NATO member Poland is going to the polls in a parliamentary election that may have great consequences for Russia's war against Ukraine. Poland, after the occupation, Russia in February 2022, accepted millions of Ukrainian refugees, and many of them invited refugees to their homes. As war in Ukraine approached two-year sign, domestic politics, Poland's painful alliance for parliamentary elections of parliamentary elections, it hurts. If none of big parties take the majority, extreme right Confederation Party of Poland may be Kingmaker. Poland, Ukraine, Russia. Any artificial peace plan says no. The survey has been a strict race so far. But most of the region believes that Poland's power law and the Justice Party will not take an open majority. A parliament can send shockwaves through one of the largest champions in Europe. The Poles are worried. There are concerns about the amount of social support in education, housing and health between some Poles. They worry about a long-term dead end and what it means for war. Ambassador Fried, "If you pushed me to the wall," said, "make call. I can say that the law and justice have a slightly greater chance that there is little more." Poland breaks the Russian spy ring suspected of planning to attack military supply on Ukraine. Poland has become one of the leading countries that helped Ukraine to defend itself against Russia's occupation. The refutation and polarized political environment shows light cracks in Poland's stable support and union for Ukraine. Import of cereal. The Ukraine emerged as an important point of political adhesion in the discourse and Poland farmers. After E.U'dan cheat from UkraineHe feels threatened with grain flow. A jabta, which is not very thin in the opposition of Poland's EU decision, said that political theater on the export of cereal to U.S. General Assembly supports Moscow.Andrzej Duda said that Ukraine acts like a drowned person, dragging Poland with him. Sunday's elections. Former Prime Minister Jarosław Kaczynski, led by Power former Polish Prime Minister and President of Council Europe Donald Tusk. Centralist opposition will face civil coalition. He wants to point out judicial efforts they claim to erode media democracy. After meeting with Zelenskyy, Biden announced a $325 million aid package to Ukraine. The conservative Law and Justice Party has been in power for nearly 10 years and is looking for a third period. The base task is drawn from rural areas country that emphasizes sensitive problem cereal imports to rural and agricultural election zone task. Legal Justice carried out a campaign to protect Poland from Russian aggression and adopted a harsh approach against Russian President Vladimir Putin. The civil platform coalition such as Hukuk and Justice is also pro-Ukraine and anti-Putin. According Ukrainian support audience Kiel Institute, total security and humanitarian aid to Ukraine, including great refugee burden of Poland, is